Hey howdy hey, welcome to week 17 of going to Disney every single day until the Super Smash Bros. Sora amiibo releases. This week, the first run Disney event of the year happened at Walt Disney World. The Disneyland cast members had a new name tag announced now that the D100 is over, and Moana will be getting one of Disney's Broadway level shows aboard the Disney Treasure when that sets sail this coming December. For now though, let's sail away aboard the Disney Magic after a couple days around property. Day 113, January 4th. My wife and I drove on property for a bit so that I could take her to work, and then I opted to not stay on property since it was the first day where all annual pass holders had access after the holiday blackout dates. Day 114, January 5th. While this may sound similar to Thursday, I actually didn't choose to not go to the parks. I was forced to not go into them on Friday because of the change to the reservation system. There was a major hiccup going on until actually right before I left, where reservations just weren't existing. There was a significantly lower amount than there should have been. So instead of going to a park, my wife and I decided to crash the Run Disney Expo. Though crash might not be the right word because it was far too easy to get in there. I didn't even have to tap in like I would at Blizzard or Typhoon Lagoon. It was fun. I've never been to the ESPN Wide World of Sports before, so seeing it was very cool. They had some giant Coke bottles that I'm pretty sure were at MGM Studios at one time, but I was not allowed to get near them because that path was for people coming up with their runner garments. Day 115, January 6th. Saturday has got to be the most time I've spent in the parks in a long while. My wife, my brother, and I went to Disney's Animal Kingdom, where we were meeting my sister-in-law to enjoy the parks since everyone had full access again. My brother left after we looked at some of the merch as he had some friends waiting on him, but we'll get back to that in a moment. At DAC, the girls and I watched Festival of the Lion King, Road Flight of Passage, Navi River Journey, which had a bee show going instead of the animatronic shaman, rode on Dinosaur, and then the safari. Everest was down all day, so we didn't get to do that, and because of that, I didn't get to check if the screens were back up and running. My wife and I hopped over to Magic Kingdom, where we met up with my brother and his friends. We rode on Peter Pan, which is always enjoyable. Then we got on Pirates, where I was able to record better footage of the Magic Band Plus functionality in action. Flora Magic was the last attraction for the evening, and then we went through some shops. Day 116, January 7th. Since my wife and I had to pack for our trip to Galveston, Texas so we could sail on the Disney Magic, we went to the Polynesian for dinner. Day 117, January 8th. After a sleepless night leading into a 5 a.m. flight, then a 2-hour bus ride, and the chaos of Disney having to use a third-party cruise terminal, my wife and I finally arrived on the Disney Magic. We didn't give ourselves much time to rest though, mostly because we were starving, so the first thing we did, after finding our room, was head up to Cabanas to have a nice solid lunch. After getting a sneak peek at Animator's Palette because of the safety drill, we raced up to the pool deck to watch the sail away party. We finally got a chance to catch our breath after being up for over 12 hours at that point, but we made sure we were up in time to go to Mickey's Mainsail and Whitecaps to secure merch before it could sell out. Mostly because the cruise started with mediums and smaller for the Disney Magic specific spirit jerseys, so we correctly guessed that the cruise specific merch had likely not been restocked while in Galveston. Chelsea decided we should watch Twice Charmed, which was super similar to Cinderella 3: A Twist in Time. I won't spoil it because it is different and it is a fun stage show. So, book your cruise, I guess. I'm not. After dropping off our merch, we returned to Animator's Palette, where we had an amazing dinner, met our table mates who were Disneyland cast members, and then we all just enjoyed the show. It was nice seeing some Magic Band Plus functionality as well. Correction, Disney Band Plus functionality, same difference. Day 118, January 9th. To start off the morning, I watched The Marvels in the Buena Vista Theater. Honestly, it was a lot better than the reviews made it out to be. After breakfast, Chelsea and I went down to O'Gill's to create a little Mickey desk ornament guy thing. I don't know. that I could not get to build, so I only have footage of the giant waves as seen from O'Gill's. The Imagineering trivia started shortly after that, and it was kinda rough. Afterwards, Chelsea and I looked at some more merch and peeked inside the Teens Edge Club, where they were playing 1-2 Switch. We also watched Tangled the Musical, which had zero merch in Mickey's main sale or Whitecaps. Dinner was at Rapunzel's Royal Table, where we legit were right off the main stage. As someone that has done multiple character dinings, Disney Cruise Line really knows how to treat a captive audience. We even got a few moments with Hook Hand and Attila, who I've never seen on property. They have the main theme from Tangled the series, do an interactive part with music from the Corona scene in the movie. It might be my favorite character dining that I've done thus far. Day 119, January 10th. We arrived at the Yucatan where I got my photo of Goofy at the back of the ship. We went to a Disney Quotes trivia and we won! We won trivia wherever the trivia fell. We did it! We got 1 point above everyone else, or the closest person. We did it! Then we joined the Disneyland cast members and took on the Walt Disney Animation Studios trivia. That one got interesting because the crew member running it was about as bad at pronouncing things as I am. Poor guy. Chelsea and I watched the Pirates of the Caribbean show, but the fireworks didn't go off due to inclement weather. It was definitely a last-second decision though, as even the characters didn't seem prepared for it. We ended the night with the Pirate Night dinner and an amazing conversation with the Disneyland cast members. As with the Disney Wish in October, I thoroughly am enjoying getting to experience Disney things for the first time. It's like being a kid again. Honestly, being on the oldest Disney Cruise Line ship, only a couple months after I was on the newest, does lead me to do some thinking. Maybe I'll do a video on my thoughts. We'll see. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. It's bittersweet that we're just over a month away from Sora's release, but it will hopefully allow for more time for the channel. In the meantime, make sure to watch another video as it does help out, and I'll see you next time. Bye!